Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the world of the International Fab Talks. Thank you for being a part of our journey, and thank you for learning from us from every single episode. Every single episode on the International Fab Talks is something to share with each one of you. Each one of us could learn something from our guests. It could be just a one line, or it could be an hour-long session as to how to face your life or how to navigate through the problems that you face. Let me put it right. How to navigate through the problems that you face in your life. Every single guest has contributed a lot to the International Fab Talks. And today we are happy to have the presence of Dr. Rajesh Gupta joining us all the way from Chandigarh. He's sharing the space with us for the third time. He would love to spread peace in the society. He'd love to make people understand the power of your thoughts, how you can transform your thoughts, how you can build a stronger you, and how you could save lives, your own life and the people around you. Like there are many people who would like, you would be observing them sinking in life, but you have to stand up for them and make them conquer the difficulties in life. Who's going to help us today to do all of that? You have the answer. He's none other than Dr. Rajesh Gupta. He's here with us, joining us all the way from Chandigarh. Welcome to the session. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It's always a honor and pleasure to have you here. You have a wonderful, heart and a good thought process. You'd like to share that with the audience or with people who may be interested in taking their life forward in the right way. Do not give up in the times of distress. Do not give up in the times of adversity. Face it and you will emerge victorious. You'll become more stronger. Now, I'm not going to dominate the situation. Dr. Rajesh Gupta will dominate the entire situation. I request Dr. Rajesh Gupta to share a few words about himself. I would love him to describe himself for all of us as to who he is and how his journey began. Hello, sir. I would like you to do a small favor for all of us. I would like you to share a few points, or I would like you to describe your journey. I mean, your professional journey. Many of them don't know. So I would like you to give an elaborate explanation as to who is the real Dr. Rajesh Gupta. Over to you.
Dr. Rajesh Gupta from Chandigarh. Basically, I am a counselor, psychotherapist, hypnotherapist, past life regression therapist. I'm on the panel of Apollo, Doctors India, DocVerse, and Psychological India, and host of other organizations. I'm ex Chandigarh Medical College, and I was also working with Indra Holiday Home. Now I'm also running my own clinic after retirement. So basic my journey, my specialization is that I deal all kind of psychological issues, depression, stress, anxiety, including suicidal thoughts. I'm also winner of 4 awards: the Best Positive Life Coach Award on national level, Best Counseling and Psychotherapy Center in Chandigarh, International Firefox Counselor Award. I'm also been honored by Bharat Vikas Parishad, and I'm rated among the uh, 20 hypnotherapists in India, and have authored 15 psychological books relating to all these issues. So my core areas is depression, stress, anxiety, and relationship issues, heartbroken issues, bereavement, and this kind of issues. So I don't want to dominate, but it is my endeavor to spread this message that whenever you are in distress, there are a lot of friends to you to share your stress level and to make you normal.
So many feathers in your cap. Hats off to you for that. That's really nice. There are many people who will not go so far as you've gone. That's really nice. You're recognized in several places, several organizations have given you a lot of importance. And what I come across, to be very honest today on the International Fab Talks, what I have understood by connecting with you, you're a very honest person, or maybe if I could put it in the right way, you're a person who would like to see others living and, seeing happiness around you. I like that. You see, it's like you follow the principle of live and let live. You understand the importance of human life, and that is how you would love to see others also happy along with you. That's really nice. You have no ego, no selfishness. You're very humble and down to earth. This is what we want each one of us, including me, to have this quality that you have, to be humble and down to earth. Sir, thank you so much for accepting to be our guest today, our guest of honor, our expert who's going to talk about, guess what, friends? It is about suicide. about suicide prevention. Why do people commit suicide? What are the main reasons? How we could prevent suicides? Who are the people committing suicides? And why do they commit suicides under different circumstances? I mean, all of that we'll be discussing today. It's going to be a very useful session for you and for me. Certain times even I felt life is difficult, and I also thought, like, what is the use of this life? But then with people around us like Dr. Rajesh Gupta, do you think people will give up on life? They will begin to live life till the last, right? Sir, thank you so much for being here. The first thing that I'd like to ask you, or the first question I'd like to pose, is what are the symptoms that one should look out for with regard to suicide? Sometimes we find there are no symptoms at all. They are very happy, they're chirpy, they will talk, they will laugh. But after a few hours or after a few days, you find that person has committed suicide. So what are the warning signs that one should look out in their loved ones with regard to suicidal tendency?
The warning signs of suicide is basically the root cause of suicide thinking is depression, stress, anxiety, some grievous hurt, or he has not been able to perform as per his or her expectations, or he has been named or shamed in some sphere and he is feeling guilt about that. So basically, whenever a person feels like that, we cannot judge from his face, but definitely his performance is affected, his behavior is totally impacted, his laugh may not be a natural. So these are the warning signals from which the family members and friends can come to know that there's something wrong with this person.
Yes, doctor. Thank you, doctor, for sharing that. That's really nice. We've also seen certain people committing suicide out of shame. कुछ हुआ उनके साथ, या कोई उनको गाली कुछ दे दिए बाहर, ऐसा दे हैव हर्ट देम, पब्लिक में उनका इंसल्ट हो गया, या फैमिली में उनका इंसल्ट हो गई, या स्कूल में फेल हो गए बच्चे, या टीचर ने कुछ डांट दिया, या ऑफिस में कोई कुछ बोल दिए, तो एकदम शेम फील होके वो दे कमिट सुसाइड विदाउट थिंकिंग ट्वाइस. So, or if they get less marks in their exam, something like that. So how can we stop all of them from committing suicide? I mean, if you help them on the spur of that moment, right, lives could be saved. So how can we do
Yes.
this?
So basically, what happens? You are talking about students. You won't believe that in last 2 years, I handled more than 400 such cases where student wants to take subjects, but the people, but the parents, they were not satisfied with his choice. Parents want that our son or daughter should be doctor or engineer, as they feel that it is a status symbol. Whereas students want to be a player or he wants to be some MBA or marketing or dramatics. But parents usko force karte the. So many children, when they do not accept the willingness of parents, they try to adopt this thing. And there are many cases that on the pressure of parents, the students have taken medical. And you have seen Kota is considered to be the best institute for NEET and JEE examination, which are the qualifying examination for the medical MBBS entrance and BTech. Almost you find that there have been more than 50 suicides from Kota only. Reason is that it's not easy to prepare for medical college or JEE. People want that their son or daughter should go in the IIT or they should rank high in MBBS. But there sometimes people, some students do not like that. So under pressure, they go to quota and do, but they cannot cope up with the pressures. And even you find that some students who have joined IIT, even they are committing suicide because there is a lot of pressure from parents and society. So when they cannot cope up, and when they want to express, so at that time when they express that I do not want to be in a particular field, their parents should not force them to go in a particular field. Nowadays psychology has advanced too much. There is a career test on the basis of which the students can come to know what is the best career for them. So every parent, when a student is in 8, 9, 10 class, they should consult some career consultant or psychologist who does career counseling and try to take this session very seriously so that their son or daughter does not think of suicides.
Thank you so much, doctor. Thank you very much for sharing that. Personally, what do I feel when the results are being declared, right? I get scared. I come from an academic background, so I get scared. If some student fails, he or she may think of committing suicide. We are so scared. You see children like losing out on marks and want to contemplate suicide. So recently we had in Hyderabad the results being declared with regard to the intermediate exams. And we've lost two lives. These are the reported incidents. There are so many unreported incidents as well. So my dear friends, do not commit suicide. Hold on. There will be somebody to help you. It's not all about marks. Life is much more than marks, right? So what I'd like to bring your attention to is there are several people who also commit suicide in the name of love. I mean, they are in love. They may be of the same caste, or they may be an intercaste, relationship in that where parents will not agree. The elders of the community will not agree, and the couple also will not agree, and hence they both will go and commit suicide. So there is a solution, to all problems. I believe in that. So how would you like to help the young couples who are into a relationship and who are thinking of contemplating suicide because they don't have support of their loved ones? Over to you.
Very harshly condemn those parents, those who do not go with the wishes of the adult people. Every person has a right to choose his or her spouse. Basically, yes, if a student or if in a young age, say if it is around 2021, I say that it can be a matter of infatuation. If you are around late 20s or 30s, people are mature enough to select their partners. So before condemning them or altogether rejecting them, parents should come forward that there should be some compatibility in thoughts and should also think that their daughter or son will remain happy with that person. So if there is compatibility and suitability, I think parents should not discourage them. Moreover, and their law enforcing agencies should protect the lovebirds because love is the basic cornerstone of livelihood. If you do not have love, how can you live? If you are married, but if you don't love each other, that life is just like hell. What is the use of that life? Love is the cornerstone of any couple. So, in my opinion, law abiding agency should come forward to protect such couples.
Life after marriage. Before marriage, we've just shared that there is the law that protects you, and you are quite, capable enough to select your partner and continue life because you said love is the cornerstone of any relationship. We stop at that. Now we talk about how couples suffer after marriage, irrespective of gender. Once they are married and a few years go by, either of the couples commit suicide. Recently, we've seen one person, that is Atul Subhash, who has committed suicide due to unbearable torture he has faced. As well as we've seen several women, when one faces difficulty in their marriage or difficulties in their marriage, suicide is not the solution. That's what I can say from my side. But I'd like you to give some tips and suggestions to all those married couples who are trapped in a loveless marriage or in an abusive marriage and are thinking of contemplating suicide, or are contemplating suicide or wanting to take that extreme step and say, if I die, everyone will be happy. यही सोचते हैं कि मैं मर जाऊं तो सब ठीक हो जाएगा, लेकिन आपके मरने से कोई ठीक नहीं होगा, सब खुशी होंगे. तो आपको you will be the loser or your children will be the losers. Over to you, doctor. I will not take much of your of the time of anybody. I will not add much. I leave it to Dr. Rajesh to give us the solution how to protect yourself in an abusive marriage. Over to you, doctor.
You are adding very valuable tips to the topic. So you can continue, not an issue. In my opinion, it is not necessary that only unsuccessful person or dejected person commit suicide. Take the example of Sushant Rajput. He was highly successful, but he committed suicide. So it is the your mental health which matters much. Even a successful person can be mentally disturbed. So if the marriage is not compatible or there is some abusive relations, I think there are so many good counselors available. Even at my clinic, we do couple counseling programs. Basically, that is just to see the compatibility of the couple, and through that couple counseling, couple communication program, whatever is lacking, you can multiply your marital bliss within a month's time. Because when the relationship is abusive, one of the partner, उसमें कुछ ना कुछ mental health issues हो जाते हैं. The other person, they cannot understand, because mental health is something different from others. Because if you have temperature, you will feel lethargic, or if you have some other kind of hurt, it is visible. But mental health, it is not visible. So it's very difficult to assess whether a person is facing mental health or not. Whenever you feel that there is not a marital bliss, there is not place, you are not enjoying, it's right time that you should go to a couple counselor. And through my couple counseling techniques, couple counseling programs, we have helped so many thousands of couples. Even nowadays, what is happening, the example you quoted right now, the law is in favor of ladies. Now the ladies, they have become bold. पहले क्या होता था, the earning partner used to be man, and ladies used to look after the household affairs. Now things are equal, but the psyche of men, they have not changed. What happens? So a woman is doing equal job, and also she has to take care of children as well as of household. And even the in-laws, they have also not changed. So if you have a life partner, you should contribute something and you are looking after your kids as well as some household affairs. And but still, if there's any dispute or something, I think the right time is 7 minutes communication. 7 communication minutes is a technique that whenever you close every work, you sit down, switch off your mobile, TV in a room, in a single room. First of all, one of the spouse will communicate what has happened today. What is he feeling? The other person will not react. And then vice versa. So if you adopt this 7 minutes communication, all your communications are open. And you will find that after 30 days of this practice of a small technique, you become a wonderful couple where communication is free flowing. And whatever is left over, you find solutions, provided your focus should be solution oriented. Normally, what happens? Gents are solution oriented. Ladies, they don't want solution, they just want to uh, keep on telling one thing or another thing. If a person, if a man has listening ability, he can tackle all the problems. I'm not talking about all persons, I'm talking about normal. Ladies, they want to articulate in a wider perspective. They don't want solutions. Whereas gents, they're solution focused. Kuch problem hai? Yes, do like this. Ladies, they just want to repeat, keep on telling. So if a ladies have a good listener, I think there will be less problems.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh. Thank you for sharing that elaborately. So, dear friends, if you're finding any difficulty in your marriage, there's always help. Don't commit suicide. And if you're not happy with the counseling, if you're not happy with people telling you what to do, you can decide to live your own life, but don't end your life, right? Live life the way you want it. Don't take away that gift that God has given you. Don't end your life. Sir, now we'll talk about farmers. जो किसान भाई लोग हैं, उनका फाइनेंशियल स्टेटस सही नहीं है, या कभी कभी इतना मेहनत करने के बाद भी क्लाइमेटिक चेंजेस या वेदर कंडीशंस को चेंज हो जाते हैं और उनके क्रॉप्स पूरे खराब हो जाते हैं, या कभी कभी वाइल्ड एनिमल्स आके उनके क्रॉप्स को खराब कर देते हैं, या कोई लड़ाई झगड़ा हो गया, somebody comes and destroys the crops. You never know what happens to a farmer's crop. At any time it could be damaged. So we've also heard like many of the farmers have committed suicide because they are suffering from extreme poverty. how would you like to help and support the farmers? What kind of awareness you'd like to create today for the farmers with regard to suicide and how to prevent it?
Let me tell you that government and many societies, they're doing a lot of things for farmers. For example, many banks and government has introduced Krishi cards. What is Krishi card? They are given OD limit of 1 lakh at the rate of 4 interest. Whereas the normal interest in FDs is 8 to 10%. So most of the farmers, what they do, they take this loan at 4% and make a deposit of fixed deposit of at the rate of 9 to 10% just for a greed of 6%. Basically, government war that they for 1 lakh rupees they should go for good quality seeds, they should go for tractors, and they should try to improve their infrastructure. But farmers are not doing that. Or basically, if they are not making FDs, they are purchasing costly TV, motorcycles. So basically, kya ki they are overspending more than their income. So what is it is not planning. Moreover, there are many agriculture universities. They are teaching the modern way of cultivation. So most of the farmers in India, they are not adopting to the modern way of cultivation or the seasonal rotational of farming. So basically, if they do, and they're also subsidizing some sort of agriculture activities के साथ में कुछ और करना चाहते हैं. For example, they can do dairy farming, they can do pisciculture. So if farmers are little bit aware of such things, he can multiply his income. I've read that many IT professionals, they have left their job and doing mushroom cultivation and earning lakhs of rupees in a month. So if the farmers come to know about latest issues or latest technology of agriculture, such things will not come. And moreover, I personally feel that there are agriculture unions everywhere, farmers union everywhere. They should engage some psychologist whenever a farmer is undergoing this kind of issues. They should encourage that person to contact a psychologist, or every farmers union at the local level, they should create some buffer fund. If a farmer is facing that kind of issues, so there should be welfare from their farmers union. So if these issues are taken, I think farmers will not commit suicides.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh, for sharing that. Thank you so much. We've also heard, seen, read the police officers or the people who are working in the police department or the police force commit suicide. One is due to extreme pressure from their higher officials and for many other reasons. How can we prevent deaths or suicides? Let me put the right word. How can we prevent suicides in the police department or in the military?
Look into their routine. Their job is very stressful. They're rather sandwiched between the politicians, higher ups, and the common public. Their job is really stressful. They have very long duty hours. They don't have leaves. Sometimes they have to work under such a severe condition. For example, there is a heat and they're standing in the chora. उस उस तपती हुई धूप में दे आर डूइंग देयर ड्यूटीज. यहाँ बहुत ज्यादा सर्दी है. दे आर सिटिंग, दे आर स्टैंडिंग इन कोल्ड स्ट्रीट्स इतनी ठंड में. और अगर रेनी सीजन है तो वो बारिश में भी काम कर रहे हैं. सो बेसिकली उनकी जो स्ट्रेस लेवल है इट इज टू मच. एंड अगेन आई एम कि इन पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट there is no redressal grievance machinery. So first of all, it should be made a compulsory for all the police officials to have their working hours defined. One. Number two, they should be compulsory advised to take yoga lessons. Thirdly, they should be exposed to mental health tips so that they can keep them mentally healthy. And fourthly, you've heard that the right brain keeps your body healthy. So if their mental faculties are strong, they'll be physically fit also. Fifthly, they should be compulsorily allowed some sort of entertain, because ultimately if you are not humor, you will not live in glamour. So humor and glamour is the basic cornerstone of land. When I say glamour, glamour doesn't mean that we should remain very handsomely dressed. It means that you should remain contented and with humor. So basically, police department should look after their volunteers for such issues.
Yes, doctor. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you very much. Now, doctor, we've seen the rich and famous जिनके पास इतना सारा पैसा है, वो भी आत्महत्या कर लेते हैं। सब ठीक ही होगा उनके घर में, एवरीथिंग हमको लगता है कि सब ठीक है उनके साथ, पैसे वैसे है तो बड़े खुश है वो लोग। लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग जिनके पास इतना सारा पैसे बैंक में है, शान और शौकत है, आई मीन ऑल ऑफ दैट, वो लोग भी सुसाइड कमिट करते हैं। तो मैं हैरान हूँ और बाकी लोग भी हैरान है, उनको क्या कमी है भाई? तो उनको क्या पड़ा है कि भाई वो जाके सुसाइड करें? तो इनके इसके बारे में आप कुछ कह सकते हैं भैया?
Basically, suicide is not linked with the money or success. It is basically an outburst of your extreme frustration, some mental health issues, or some discontentment. So you have seen the examples of Divya Bharti. She committed suicide. Actor Sushant Bhar, Sushant, he committed Sushant Rajput, he committed suicide. Or so many good people who are very famous, very rich, very successful, he committed suicide. So basically क्या होता है कि whenever we are frustrated or we are named and shamed, so sometimes we do not have any outlet. So when we think a particular incident or name or shame incident time and again, it goes very deep down in the subconscious mind. और उस टाइम सुसाइड करने का सिर्फ 2 मिनट ही लगते हैं। उस वक़्त उसको कोई एक काउंसलर मिल जाए, उसको समझाने वाला मिल जाए, उसको कोई थोड़ा-सा मतलब उसको पुश करने वाला मिले, he can overcome suicides. At least I've done on many people कि they committed suicide or they were on the verge of suicides with my counseling, with my hypnotherapy sessions, or with my past life regression therapies. I've helped hundreds of those persons who was in this zone of suicide thinking.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर फॉर शेयरिंग दैट, थैंक यू। इससे पहले हम लोग प्यार के बारे में बात कर रहे थे। couples are not accepted by their family or by the community, they commit suicide. Now I'd like to talk about love failure. Like, many of the youngsters, or I mean middle-aged also and senior citizens, I'm taking everyone into account irrespective of age, if there is a love failure, of them commit suicides. Let me put it right, one of them commits suicide. They can't bear the heartbreak. उन लोग क्या सोचते हैं कि बस यही इंसान मुझे प्यार कर सकता है या यही इंसान मुझे प्यार करना है, अगर ये नहीं तो दूसरे अच्छे, इससे भी अच्छा आदर सम्मान करने वाले मिल जाएंगे जिंदगी में। द वर्ल्ड इज बिग, ही और शी इज नॉट द ओनली वन फॉर यू। वो ये बात समझ नहीं पाते हैं और जाके खुदकुशी कर लेते हैं। दे वॉन्ट दैट पर्टिकुलर पर्सन इन देयर लाइफ नो मैटर वॉट, और दे विल डाई। सो मेनी केसेस every day when you open the newspaper, you will have at least one case like that where there is a love failure and one person has committed suicide. So how can we help the youngsters, the middle-aged and senior citizens, in case if they are in love and they have a heartbreak, how to not think of suicide but to face life strongly?
I've already made so many videos how to cope up with the broken heart issues. Again, reiterating. So basically, not only youngsters, I've seen that many grown-ups and old persons, they are committed suicide when they're failure in love. So basically, love is a need. Love हर एक के साथ नहीं होता, है ना? So basically, in young age, when you are below 25 or 30, I will call it to be infatuation. So उस young age में क्या होता है कि basically infatuation को ही बच्चे लोग जो है ना love समझ लेते हैं। आजकल एक और major tendency I've seen कि most of the parents they are working and the children kids they are not getting their proper attention, और जिनके घर में बहुत झगड़ा होता है, चिल्ड्रन आर नॉट ओपन विद देयर पेरेंट्स, तो उनको कुछ सोलेस चाहिए होता है। तो वो क्या होता है कि अपने यंगस्टर से अपने साथ बातें करना शुरू कर देते हैं, और देयर आर मेनी क्लेवर पीपल वो उनको अपने जाल में फंसा लेते हैं, स्पेशली विद द गर्ल्स। सपोज इफ वी हैव अ गर्ल, उसके घर में दोनों पेरेंट जो है वर्किंग है, उसको टाइम नहीं दे पाते। और सिचुएशन इज लाइक दैट कि मदर फादर का दोनों का आपस में झगड़ा होता है एंड वो बच्चे से कम्युनिकेट प्रॉपर नहीं करता। सो अब एंड दैट इज अ सिंगल चाइल्ड। वो सिंगल चाइल्ड को अपनी जो भी फीलिंग्स हैं उसको एड्रेस करने के लिए कोई आउटलेट नहीं मिलता। सो नॉर्मली ऐसा बच्चा जो है ना, वो कहीं पे आउटलेट ढूंढता है। आउटलेट कहीं भी किसी लड़के से फेसबुक पे, यूट्यूब से उसका किसी से एनकाउंटर हो जाता है। तो वो लड़के लोग क्या करते हैं, उसको मतलब मीठी मीठी बातें करके उसको अपने जाल में फंसा लेते हैं। जिस लड़की को एक आउटलेट चाहिए होता है वो उसको ना प्यार समझ लेता है। वेयर एज, और आई हैव सीन दैट मैनी गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज दे इवन इंडल्ज इन सेक्सुअल एक्सट्रीम इन सच केसेस। तो उसमें क्या होता है, ये प्यार नहीं होता। उस लड़के को या उस बच्चे को जो कि फोकस नहीं है, जिसके पास कोई आर्टिकुलेशन का कोई प्रॉपर एक आउटलेट नहीं है, वो उस चीज को प्यार समझ लेता है। बट ड्यू टू सम रीजन इफ द अदर पर्सन इग्नोर हिम और हर, तो वो समझता है कि दिस इज अ फेलियर इन लव। सेकेंडली, यंग एज में क्या होता है कि दे आर नॉट वन रिलेशनशिप, there's so many kind of relationship. If you find a better girl or boy, you are tilted toward that. So उस वक्त क्या होता है कि इट इज वर्चुअली इन्फेचुएशन। तो उस इन्फेचुएशन को तो बच्चे लोग हैं वो प्यार समझ के कर लेते हैं। तो बेसिकली मैं ये सजेस्ट करता हूँ कि आप अपने बच्चों के साथ हमेशा ओपन डायलॉग रखिए। अगर उनको आपने कुछ ऐसी एक्टिविटीज में देखा है, डू नॉट डिस्कार्ड देम। उनको आप डराइए मत, रादर जो मदर्स होती हैं वो बच्चों से प्यार से पूछे एंड उनको समझाए। एंड इफ दे फाइंड there's something good in it, they should encourage it. I've seen many couples, they are unmarried, around 10 plus 1 plus 2 boys and girl, they are reading together and both are standing married. उसमें क्या होता है कि अगर लड़की कमजोर है, लड़का इंटेलिजेंट है, तो लड़की के मार्क्स ज्यादा आने शुरू। I've seen some positive things also। तो उसमें क्या है कि जब भी कुछ ऐसा हो जाए, पेरेंट्स को एकदम से पता चल जाता है। तो इंस्टेड क्या होता है कि जब कुछ ऐसी इंसिडेंट होती है, जो पेरेंट्स है ना वो फायरिंग शुरू कर देते हैं बच्चे पे। तो इंस्टेड ऑफ फायरिंग, यू शुड give a patient hearing to that child and try immediately to take the services of some counselor, an outside person, क्योंकि बच्चे अपने पेरेंट्स की बात अच्छी तरह से नहीं सुनते। सो दिस इज माय ओपिनियन।
Yes, doctor. Thank you for sharing that. Another very important question that I'd like to pose today and ask you to help all those young girls, I mean, young girls or maybe childbearing age, वो affairs में गिर जाते हैं, as you just mentioned, like, so they will be in an affair and there will be a physical relationship, फिर वो लड़की माँ बन जाती है। तो वो डर जाती है कि समाज में तो मुझे एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे, या वो लड़का उसे फिर शादी नहीं करना चाहता है। They are not ready to become parents. The boy will leave her and go. Such girls will contemplate or commit suicide. या सोचते हैं मैं मर जाऊं, या मर जाते हैं वो डर से कि मैं अभी माँ बनने वाली हूँ, लोगों को पता चलता है बिना शादी का मैं माँ बन रही हूँ अभी। So many of them have committed suicide earlier or they have lived very sad lives. So how can we help the young girls not to fall pregnant, not to think of suicide, even if they fall pregnant? वो हो गया अभी, आगे क्या, मौत तो नहीं है ना? Suicide is not the solution. So what is the solution if a girl finds herself or a woman finds herself in an unwanted pregnancy?
Yes, I think the ladies group should come forward for this. And government has introduced so many helplines, and even many NGOs are coming forward. So definitely it should not be a cause of suicide also. But अगर गलती होगी, there are so many cases that without marrying, now girls are becoming mother. For example, uh, I think this one actor, he had an affair with the Gupta, Samnina Gupta. She had an affair with a cricketer of Africa. They have a girl from their nuptials without marrying. So I've seen that many unmarried girls, they're giving birth to children and they don't feel shy of it. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए। अगर गलती है, या तो get for abortion, अगर आपने उसको दिया है, so take the help of some NGO which can help you in this matter. But suicide is not the right step. There are many NGOs. Government is doing a lot of things for such matters.
Yes, doctor. Thank you for sharing that. So, a big request to all the girls, if you find yourself in an unwanted pregnant situation, or you're carrying a child and you don't want it, there are different ways you can save yourself and save the child as well. So, let's see how life goes. Stay safe. Going for safe sex, not unprotected sex. Stay safe. Use your brain, use your common sense that there are so many things available to stay safe. Do not bring a child into the world and make it suffer. ये बात तो मुझे बहुत तकलीफ होती है. If it's an unwanted pregnancy, the child should not be born, and they should not create a lot of stress to that child. थोड़े बच्चे ऐसे डस्टबिन के पास छोड़ देना या अंडर द ब्रिज छोड़ देना या उसको after birth abandon the child, leave it at the hospital or kill the child. So better be wise when you're dealing uh, in a physical relationship. Use some contraceptives. That's what I would love to share. Now, sir, I'd like to bring your attention to step parents. थोड़े लोग बहुत एग्रेसिव रहते हैं आजकल. एक डाइवोर्स के बाद में वो दूसरा शादी कर लेते हैं. सो दैट्स देयर. इनके बच्चे भी है, उनके बच्चे भी है. सो there are people who are like having a time together with all different family members joining in from the husband side and the wife side, if it is a second marriage, or if the mother dies, the father remarries, or if the husband dies, the wife is also remarrying in today's world. I mean, in today's time, that is in the 21st century. There's a lot of pain and pressure or maybe ill treatment to the stepchildren. So certain children who are either orphans or they are the stepchildren, they want to die. I don't want to live in this family. मेरी माँ या मेरे पिताजी मुझे सही तरीके से ट्रीट नहीं कर रहे, मुझे ये जिंदगी नहीं चाहिए. So I can't bear the torture of my stepfather or mother. I'm going to kill myself. I want to die. तो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स मुझसे आके ये बात कर चुके हैं. तो it is very, very sad. How would you, as an expert, help these children who are thinking of suicide just because they belong to a family where the step parents are treating them badly?
First of all, I would like to suggest all those adults who are going for second marriage having a chitter. Before going for marriage, आप जिससे भी मैरिज करा रहे हो उसको अपने बारे में पूरा बताओ. और उस बच्चे को भी जब आप डेटिंग करते हो उस पार्टनर के साथ, उस बच्चे को भी इन्वॉल्व करो, सो दैट बिफोर दैट स्टेप फादर और स्टेप मदर कम्स इन, उस बच्चे की एक बॉन्ड बन जाए. अगर इस तरह की बॉन्ड बन जाए, सो मेंटली वो बच्चा ना उसको एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए तैयार हो जाएगा. बट सेकेंडली, अगर बच्चे को ऐसी फीलिंग्स हैं, सो आई थिंक फादर और मदर, हु इज द रियल फादर और मदर, दे शुड टेक स्टेप्स कि बच्चे को बोर्डिंग स्कूल्स में भेज दें. This is one step. Number two, or they should engage the person in some fruitful activities. But अगर फिर भी नहीं होता, I think he must be exposed to some sort of counseling and mental health issue expert.
Yes, Dr. Rajesh, thank you so much for sharing that. One major cause for suicide, एक बहुत बड़ी बात है, फाइनेंस, डेट्स, कर्जा. हिंदी में जो बोलते हैं कर्जा, कर्जा में गिर के या लोन्स लेना, और फिर वो यू कैन नॉट पे बैक द लोन्स. यू टेकन मोर देन व्हाट यू रिक्वायर और मोर देन यू कैन अफोर्ड टू रीपे. ये कहते हैं ना, जितनी चादर है उतने पैर फैलाना है, ऐसा कुछ बोलते हैं. लेकिन थोड़े लोग समझते नहीं, ओवर बोरोइंग्स करते हैं बैंक से या फ्रेंड से या फैमिली से. ऐसे दे फॉल इन अ डेट ट्रैप. कर्जे के वो चक्कर में पड़ जाते हैं और खुद मर जाते हैं, और पूरे घर वालों को भी. इट बिकम्स अ सुइसाइड पैक्ट, जहां पूरे परिवार आत्महत्या कर लेते हैं. तो इसके बारे में कुछ बता सकते हैं? हाउ कैन दे सेव देमसेल्व्स फ्रॉम अ सुसाइड पैक्ट, लाइक द एंटायर
देखिए,
फैमिली?
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो मैं ये कहूंगा कि कर्जा उतना ही लेना चाहिए जितना आप अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं. आई टोटली एग्री कि पैर उतना ही फंसाना चाहिए जितनी आपकी चद्दर है. बट अगर आपने ऐसा ले भी लिया, आई थिंक यू शुड डिस्कस विद सम mental health professional or finance planner. For example, that I've received so many cases जहाँ पे ऐसा होता है कि आपने कर्जा ज्यादा ले लिया. So normally what I do, Suppose a person is of 35 years and he has taken a loan of 50 lakhs. So I simply tell that you have an active life of 30 years more. Divide your 30 lakhs in 1 year. So in a year, you have to pay only 1 year. Sorry, 1 lakh. Divide it to in a month. So it will just come to around 11 or 12,000 rupees. So prepare yourself for some hard work that you are ready to pay 12,000. सो उसको जो 30 लाख का कर्जा है ना वो सिर्फ 12,000 रुपीज पर मंथ ईएमआई में कर देता है. एंड आई ऑल्सो टेल देम आने वाले टाइम में जो ये 30 लाख है ना इसकी परचेजिंग कैपेसिटी जो है वो काफी कम हो जाएगी. तुम्हारी जो अर्निंग कैपेसिटी वो बढ़ती जाएगी. सो अभी जो आपको एक 12,000 की ईएमआई देने की लग रही है तो इट विल बिकम वेरी चीप. आप थोड़ा सा एफर्ट्स करो, प्लान, रीजन कि जिससे आप अपनी मंथली सेविंग और इनकम बढ़ा सकें. और एक छोटा सा एफर्ट करो कि इसको जो भी आपका लोन है डिवाइड इट इनटू मंथली बेसिस एंड ट्राई टू रीपे. एंड आई हैव सीन दैट दिस हैज प्रूव्ड टू बी अ वंडरफुल स्ट्रेटजी फॉर मैनी. सो आई सजेस्ट द सेम वे.
Yes, doctor. Thank you so much for sharing that. अभी डॉक्टर्स अभी डॉक्टर हम सिर्फ a particular we are discussing about suicide with regard to the people who are outside खुले आम में जो फिर रहे हैं और कर रहे हैं. You know, they are about that. Now, I'd like to bring your attention to the prisoners who are in the prisons. जो कैदी है उनके बारे में बात करेंगे आज. थोड़े से कैदी निर्दोष रहते हैं और वो फंस जाते हैं वहां पर पुलिस स्टेशन में, जेल में डाल दिया जाता है उनको. अपराधी हो या ना हो, if you are in the jail like as a prisoner, many of them have attempted suicide, unable to bear the torture, police torture, or unable to face the world, या गिल्टी महसूस होकर वो खुदकुशी करना चाहते हैं, कर भी अटेम्प्ट भी करते हैं, थोड़े मर भी जाते हैं, थोड़े बच जाते हैं. तो हाउ कैन वी प्रिवेंट द प्रिजनर्स फ्रॉम कमिटिंग सुइसाइड? क्योंकि गुनाह हो गया, अभी दे हैव टू वर्क ऑन बेटरिंग देमसेल्व्स. जाके उन लोग सुइसाइड्स कमिट करते हैं, तो इनको कैसे रोका जाए? आर देयर एनी स्टेप्स बीइंग टेकन बाय पीपल लाइक यू और द गवर्नमेंट और एनी एनजीओज वेयर दे गो एंड काउंसिल द प्रिजनर्स? It's okay, you committed a crime, you can have a beautiful life later on, because they say, every sinner has a future and every saint has a past.
Yes, I agree with you. When Kiran Bedi was heading the hard jail, she has introduced so many wonderful things for prisoners, and uski activities are fabulous. For example, she divided some sort of duty to every prisoner depending upon his qualification, age, and capacity. Then there are many NGOs now, they're going on regular basis and they're teaching meditations. And even I've seen that the government has now permitted to all those prisoners that who want to carry on with their studies and correspondence basis and all that. So I've seen many prisoners, like you take the example of Manu who committed Tandur Kand mein. Has increased many qualification while he was in prison. So basically, I have seen many prisoners, they turned authors when they were in prison. So government and NGOs are doing a lot of things, but if they are exposed to regular morning prayers, meditations, some good literatures, good environment, and I've seen that like in Chandigarh Budaya jail, what they are doing, prisoners are making wonderful furniture, and government is taking steps to sell it, like candle lights. सो जब वो खरीदते हैं तो उसी प्रिजनर जो प्रिजनर बनाता है उसके अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर कर देते हैं व्हेन ही इज रिलीज्ड. तो उसको क्या होता है, एक हुनर आता है उसको. ही नोज सम आर्ट ऑफ मनी मेकिंग. तो उससे क्या होता है, ये बड़ी अच्छी चीजें हैं. दिस कैन प्रिवेंट सुसाइड्स. आई थिंक दे शुड बी ट्रेन्ड इन सम मनी मेकिंग सिचुएशंस just to take care of their mental health by doing meditation and also doing some physical health also. So if these steps are taken, prisoners will not think of suicides.
Geez, sir. Thank you very much for sharing that. Now we'll talk about politicians. They say if you want to be a politician, you should have thick skin. You should be like, very tough, सख्ती से रहना है, बहुत सख्त दिल के रहना है, very strong willed person. थोड़े politicians जो है हार चुके हैं और सुसाइड भी कर चुके हैं. We wouldn't want to name the politicians who have committed suicide. वो सच्चे रास्ते पर चलना चाहते हैं, लेकिन थोड़े लोग जो करप्ट पॉलिटिशियंस हैं उनको चलने नहीं देते, कुछ ना रोक टोक लगाते हैं. तो ऐसे थोड़े बहुत केसेस हमने सुना जहां पर एक हॉनेस्ट पॉलिटिशियन खुदकुशी कर लिया है, या एक डिसऑनेस्ट पॉलिटिशियन, he has fallen in the public eye and he has committed suicide. So how can we guide the politicians not to end their lives but to change? If they have done a mistake, change for the better, win the hearts of the public.
Yes, I agree with you. Nowadays, आज से 20-25 साल पहले इंडिया में कोई कोर्सेज नहीं था पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप के लिए. बट नाउ देयर आर मेनी इंस्टीट्यूट्स व्हिच आर रनिंग प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज फॉर द पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप. सो पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप का एक कंटेंट होता है माइंड मैनेजमेंट. फॉर एग्जांपल, सी द एग्जांपल ऑफ राहुल गांधी. आज से 30 इयर्स पहले he could not speak confidently. Now he's go to foreign countries to learn. Mahesh Yogi has done. Mahesh Yogi की जो transcendental meditation है, that teaches political leaders. Even I train so many political leaders to have to be psychological tough. So I personally suggest जो भी, एंड इवन हर एक पार्टी का ना एक सिस्टम भी है. फॉर एग्जांपल भारतीय जनता पार्टी, they're holding their camps. Congress is holding camps. So basically, many political parties, they also train their young leaders to be mentally tough. And इसके अलावा आजकल प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज भी अवेलेबल हैं. एंड सभी जो भी पॉलिटिशियन हैं उनको मैं स्ट्रांगली सजेस्ट करूंगा that they should practice some sort of mental health issues and also engage some counselor or therapist or hypnotherapist to release their mental venom.
IAS officers, IFS officers, IPS officers committing suicide, extreme pressure. वो सच्चे रास्ते से हॉनेस्टली अपना काम करते रहते हैं, कोई पॉलिटिशियन उसको नहीं करने देते हैं, या कोई ऑफिशियल, हायर ऑफिशियल उनको वो काम करने नहीं देते हैं, तो दे कांट बेयर दैट प्रेशर. So they have studied so hard to become an IAS officer, or into the government civil services if they have reached there. The pressure from around, the work pressure from the pressure given by especially the politicians and the higher police officials, etc., they commit suicides. Very sad. I really feel very sad. कहाँ से एक छोटे से गांव से कस्बे से वो लोग आते हैं, मेहनत करके इतना ऊपर आते हैं, और प्रेशर बिना नहीं सह पाते, तो वो खुदकुशी कर चुके हैं बहुत सारे ऑफिसर्स. तो how can we help them? How can we stop? So that's why many of them have told me, 1 minute, sir. Many of them have shared with me, I don't want to become an IAS officer, or I don't want to go into this zone, because we have to face a lot of pressure. झुकना पड़ता है. अगर नहीं झुके तो ट्रांसफर्स हो जाते हैं, या प्रेशर इतना डाला जाता है हम पर कि हमें झुकना है और उनके बातें सुनना है. तो इससे बेहतर वो रास्ता ना जाए. लेट अस गो टू सम अदर career field instead of this field. There are a few of them who have shared this with me. How would you guide such people who are contemplating suicide if they are in this field?
Definitely, all the IAS and IPS officers, they are given wonderful training in Lal Bahadur Shastri Academy, where mental health is a part, and they are taught how to do so many things for their mental toughness. But suicide is not the solution. I've seen many IAS officers, they've resigned and they've turned into the public sector. They've turned trainers, they've become businessmen. So ultimately, जो एक IAS की ट्रेनिंग होती है, उसमें he becomes the multi-dimensional personality. अगर वो थोड़ा सा सुसाइड करने से पहले ये सोच ले कि इफ आई डोंट वांट टू बी एन आईएएस एंड इफ आई रिजाइन व्हाट विल आई डू, और वो अगर उस टाइम अपना स्वॉट एनालिसिस करे, दैट मींस ही कैन एनालाइज हिज स्ट्रेंथ्स, वीकनेसेस, अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड थ्रेट्स. इफ ही कैन प्लान, और ही कैन टेक अ सजेशन फ्रॉम अ करियर काउंसलर्स. आजकल करियर काउंसलर्स आपको बड़ी अच्छी सलाह देते हैं आपके ब्रेन कोग्निटिव एनालिसिस को जज करके. So if he takes these positive steps, I don't find that anyone will commit suicide. Balki I've seen there are many people who left their job in IAS or IPS and उसके बाद वो एक बड़े सक्सेसफुल एंटरप्रेन्योर बने और बड़े अच्छे मैनेजर्स बने. I've seen many.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much for sharing that. अभी थोड़े से लोग जिनका हेल्थ, फिजिकल हेल्थ ठीक नहीं है, either you're suffering from some incurable disease like cancer or AIDS, और इनका या पैर कट गए या some type of internal organ is damaged, वो ठीक नहीं हो पाते हैं, it's a lifelong disease और a lifelong physical disability, तो वो लोग भी सुइसाइड कर चुके हैं और थोड़े लोग करना भी चाहते हैं। मन में रहता मैं क्यों जीऊं, मैं किसी के ऊपर क्यों बोझ बनूं, मैं इट्स गुड दैट आई डाई, तो उनके मन में भी ऐसे बहुत सारी बातें चलती रहती। व्हेन विल आई टेक माई लाइफ, थोड़े लोग ओवरडोज ले लेते हैं पिल्स का और खुदकुशी कर लेते हैं। तो हाउ कैन वी हेल्प दीज पीपल हु आर फिजिकली not okay, they are suffering from some type of a disease, how can we help them to live those जो चंद दिने बाकी है उनको, वो भी जीने दो, खत्म नहीं करना है, let them live, let them not end it, who knows, a miracle may occur and they will be fine, you never know.
Let me say, miracles are manifested. We should be strong enough that we can create miracles. For example, you know the example of Arunima. She was a national level athlete in 2011. उसकी रेलगाड़ी में लड़ाई होगी और उसको गुंडों ने फेंक दिया। अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो एक ऐसी ट्रेन पे आ गई जहां पे पैरेलल ट्रेन जा रही थी, तो उसके दोनों टांगे कट गई। देन शी वाज टेकन टू लोकल हॉस्पिटल, देन टू AIMS, एंड देयर उसके दोनों पैरों को एम्पुलेट किया गया। एंड व्हेन आफ्टर 3 months she was discharged, somebody asked, what do you want to be? She said, I want to be a mountaineer. Everyone laughed at her, but she was very comfortable. Correct? Mountaineering and you cannot walk, you are amputated legs and still you won't. And when she went to Bachendri Pal, the then director of Tata's Adventure Club, when she went to her, so Bachendri Pal just looking in her eyes, कहते yes, you have conquered the Mount Everest. It is the date which you have to decide. And she practiced because of mountaineering. You require your hands and legs to work. She did single-handedly with both the hands. So there are tough people. So if you are mentally tough, you can enjoy your life. So similarly, let me quote one more example of Joy Dispenza. He met with an accident. His 6 vertebrae were totally cracked. Doctor suggested him that you have to undergo many surgeries. Only then and then you will be able to sit. So then Dr. Joy Dispenza, I'll be able to sit only. You will not be able to walk. Then Joy Dispenza said, I don't want my treatment. He was in touch with the universe. And after 3 months, वो उन डॉक्टर्स के पास चल के आ गया and introduce quantum therapy. So I mean to say, जितने भी बीमार लोग हैं, जितने भी ऐसे लोग हैं, अगर आज साइकोलॉजी बहुत इंप्रूव हो चुकी है, अगर वो मेडिटेशन करें, हिप्नोथेरेपी करें, सेल्फ हीलिंग करें, पास्ट लाइफ रिग्रेशन थेरेपीज करें, दे कैन बी हील्ड। ऐसी कोई नहीं है, तो उनको सुसाइड की सोचने की बजाय दे शुड ट्राई टू फाइट इट आउट। एंड बिलीव मी, इन सभी, जब व्हेन यू आर नियर टू गॉड, God helps you. You take one step, He helps you to move 10 steps. Don't lose hope.
Yes, doctor. Thank you so much, Dr. Rajesh, for sharing that. As you've just mentioned now about a particular girl who wanted to climb Mount Everest and all of that you shared, that's really nice, very inspiring. At the same time, I'd like to share now that there are a few individuals, I mean, let me put it right, the people who belong to the sports arena, जो sports खेलते हैं या they are into the sports zone, थोड़े लोग suicide commit कर चुके हैं, especially mostly in foreign countries, that I've heard that many of them can't take that pressure of losing or maybe post retirement or any injury to their body, they have committed suicide कि मैं अब नहीं खेल सकता हूँ तो इस जिंदगी का क्या फायदा, हमेशा के लिए मैं नहीं खेलूंगा, कुछ something is, the muscle has been damaged completely or some type of a physical discomfort for them for life. Such sports personalities contemplated suicide and some were successful and they died. Now, how can we prevent our sports personalities from committing suicides or even thinking about it? सोचना ही उसको cut off करना है. How?
I agree with you. Sports is now not played with a sportsmanship. It has become a very competitive field, and your mental toughness has to be of the highest level. For example, you see the Sachin Tendulkar and Dravid. They've never lost temper in the field. Reason? Because they have engaged their personal hypnotherapist. Whenever they used to play, they used to take sessions. So, for example, if you feel and see after their retirement, Sachin Tendulkar is one of the wonderful and very successful businessmen. So, one player, when he's on the extreme, he should make some sort of proper planning for future and must invest his money or his hardship in some other venture also, because the life of a player is very short lived, because after 35 or 40 you cannot remain to be a top gear player, because many young people come. So whenever you are in top gear, you should consult some career consultant, some psychologist, to make your proper planning for future life. So if you do that, you have never to commit suicide.
Yes, doctor. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you very much, Dr. Rajesh. Now, I'd like to bring your attention to the film industry. When I जब होश मैंने संभाला तो गुरुदत्त के बारे में मैंने पढ़ा था पेपर में, उनका मौत कैसे हो गया, खुदकुशी कर लिए. तो apart from that, I have read many stories. We've also started viewing them on the social media. Many of the TV celebrities as well as the film personalities have committed suicide, including the producers and the directors and the actresses and actors, the side actors, the character actors, all of them. Many of them have attempted suicide. Many of them have lost their lives. Can you just tell us how we can help? उनके पास पैसे हैं, शान शौकत है, अच्छे दिखते भी अच्छे हैं, तो पूरा एक दिखावा ही है, अंदर से वो रोते रहते हैं. If you read the stories, it is very painful. So how can we help them? Now, you being a person connected with counseling and all of that, how can we help and save the talent that they have? उनका talent पूरा चले जाता है once they are dead. So I want you to give a message to all the film fraternity. It could be from the TV side or the OTT and all of them, all the actors, actresses from theaters everywhere. A message not to take your life. Even if you're rejected by a producer or rejected by the public or whatever, dying is not the solution, or khudkushi is not the solution. Like, how would you share it from your end, Dr. Rajesh?
The example of Sushant Rajput, he was very successful, handsome, very young, very qualified. He committed suicide. The reason, he did not take any counseling, he did not consult any mental health issue. So whenever you are successful, maybe in film field, you may be director, writer. So failures is not a step to take the extreme frustration in the form of suicide. No, you should take your failures as an experience. You should share that problems with your seniors. And ultimately, I've seen that there's so many actors, they have been successful after so many attempts. But my message to film industries, don't shy of taking counseling and mental health solutions. You may be a successful, you may be anything, but mental health experts and especially the hypnotherapists and past life regression therapists, they can add something in your subconscious mind if you want to remain in the top gear. Top gear doesn't mean that you should remain in the stardom. I mean to say in the happy state of mind. Success and happiness are two different things. All the successful can not be happy, and even an unsuccessful person can be happy. So my message to film industries is that you should remain happy, and to remain happy, don't shy of taking any mental health suggestions, and always keep on taking the help of some hypnotherapist, past life regression therapist, or a counselor on a regular basis, so that you can mental health can remain in the top gear.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh. Thank you for sharing that. That's really nice. So we'd love to see all our film stars happy and not have any stress. Reach out to the right kind of counselors, take help, go in for the right kind of therapies, and don't take your life away. We love you because you entertain us in the right way. Dr. Rajesh, अभी बात जो है, जो हम फोकस करना चाहते हैं, थोड़े लोग सेक्सुअली एक्सप्लॉइट हो चुके हैं, घर में, घर वालों से या बाहर। उनको कोई सेक्सुअली एक्सप्लॉइट कर रहे हैं और डरा रहे भी हैं, धमका रहे हैं भी कि भाई अगर आपने कहा ये बात दूसरों को तो आपके घर के पूरे लोगों को मार दूंगा मैं या मार दूंगी. इट इज लाइक, लेट्स नॉट बी जेंडर बायस्ड हियर. इट कुड बी लाइक दैट, लाइक they are threatened by their perpetrators. So these people who are sexually harassed either at home or outside, they commit suicide. दूसरा रास्ता है ही नहीं उनको. इतना डर जाते हैं वो लोग कि I should die. And so many of them who have been sexually assaulted commit suicide. How can we help?
कैन यू बिलीव, मेरे पास 90% जो भी काउंसलिंग लड़के या लड़कियां आते हैं, they have been sexually abused in their childhood. Not only girls but the boys. Okay, and they tell कि we feel low self-esteem and feel ashamed of that without our fault we have been sexually abused. तो हमारे पास क्या है, हिप्नोथेरेपी थेरेपी में हम उनकी जो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड की फीलिंग्स हैं उनको रीप्रोग्राम कर देते हैं और ये डिलीट कर देते हैं. वी ऑल्सो गाइड देम दैट इट इज नॉट योर रिक्वायरमेंट. आपके साथ कोई गलत बात हुई है, उसके साथ डू नॉट फील गिल्ट. वी ऑल्सो रिलीज गिल्ट फीलिंग्स और उसके बाद वो काफी खुश हो जाते हैं आफ्टर फ्यू सिटिंग्स. सो जब आपका सेक्सुअल अब्यूज हो जाए तो अगर देखा जाए सो इंडियन कॉन्टेक्स्ट में जो सेक्स रिलेटेड इश्यूज हैं उनको बुरा समझा जाता है. अदरवाइज देखा जाए फ्रॉम ए साइकोलॉजिस्ट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, सेक्स इज द नीड ऑफ द पर्सन. पशु पक्षी भी सेक्स करते हैं और जैसे हमें खाने की जरूरत होती है वैसे एक सेक्स की भी जरूरत होती है. लाइक अगर इसको सेक्सुअल एक्सपोजर ना मिले तो उसको कुछ ना कुछ मेंटल हेल्थ इश्यूज हो जाते हैं. वन ऑफ द रीजंस फॉर डिप्रेशन, स्ट्रेस, एंजाइटी एंड ओसीडीज कि अगर किसी एडल्ट मेल या फीमेल को मैरिज के बाद या मैरिज से बाद व्हेन मतलब दे आर इन 30s और लेट 20s, अगर उनको सेक्सुअल एक्सपोजर्स नहीं मिले, दे बिकम मैड. If you take masturbation, many people are ashamed of masturbation. It is a natural process. तो अगर सेक्सुअल किसी के साथ हो गया है तो इंस्टेड ऑफ कमिटिंग सुसाइड दे शुड कंसल्ट सम साइकोलॉजिस्ट और काउंसलर. ये उसकी गलती तो नहीं है ना. अगर उसकी गलती होती है तो शी शुड फील अशेम्ड. जब उसकी गलती नहीं है तो व्हाई शुड शी फील अशेम्ड एंड ट्राई टू थिंक ऑफ सुसाइड्स. Consult some mental health expert. Time is a good healer. After some time, people will forget what will happen and what had happened. And आपके subconscious mind से ये वाली जो undesired memories हैं, it can be reprogrammed and she'll be a happy person. Solution lies only consulting with the mental health issue. Instead of taking action to the extreme suicide, consult somebody. That is the panacea.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh. Thank you for sharing that. The next question that I'd like to bring out and share with everyone is अपना चेहरा, अपना चेहरे का रंग. थोड़े लोग जैसे जैसे बड़े बनते हैं, they want to look good, and when they look in the mirror they feel they are not attractive. अंदर से बहुत खूबसूरत दिल रहता है उनका, उनका मन बहुत अच्छा स्वच्छ मन के में रहते हैं, लेकिन जब उनका चेहरा आईने में जब देखते हैं वो लोग तो मायूस हो जाते हैं. तो थोड़े लोग अपने लुक्स को लेकर ना, they are not happy and they commit suicide. So how can we help these people? They are of, excellent talent. They have wonderful hearts, very kind, empathetic. लेकिन हार जाते हैं जब कभी उन लोग सूरज अपना आईने में देखते हैं या कोई कमेंट करते हैं उनके ऊपर. ऐसे इतने स्कूल्स में हो जाती है वो नेगेटिव कमेंट, या उनके बॉडी के स्ट्रक्चर को लेके थोड़े से कमेंट करते हैं, बुली करते हैं, या बाहर रोड पे गए जब देयर आर सम राउडीज हु विल कमेंट समथिंग नेगेटिव, और बाजू वाले आंटी है या अंकल है, ये जो भी कुछ ऐसे नेगेटिव बोल दिए, या घर में घर वाले ही कुछ हंसी मजाक में बस ऐसे ऐसे पैर खींचते हुए कुछ बोल दिए, तो वो इंसान एकदम हर्ट होके दे गो एंड कमिट सुसाइड. दे आर नॉट हैप्पी विद द वे दे लुक, दे आर नॉट हैप्पी विद देयर फिजिकल बॉडी. How would you help these people? How can we help them?
यस डेफिनेटली ऐसे काफी इश्यूज होते हैं एंड दे डू इट, बट आई थिंक अगर शुरू से उनको सिखाया जाए दैट उनमें कुछ ऐसा टैलेंट है। बेसिकली क्या है, आजकल साइकोलॉजिकली बहुत इम्प्रूव हो गई है। अगर किसी पेरेंट्स को लगता है कि उनका बच्चा ऐसा है, वो बड़ी यंग एज में उस बच्चे का टैलेंट स्पॉट करें, उस तरफ डायरेक्ट करें। सो जब वो बुली करता है तो उन बच्चों को आंसर दें कि उस पर्टिकुलर फील्ड में बहुत आगे बढ़े। तो जब वो किसी फील्ड में आगे बढ़ेगा तो ही विल नॉट लुक फॉर हिज failures and he will not care for bullies. So instead of going for suicides, he should focus in what field he can progress and march ahead so that he can keep the shut of those persons who are bullying at him. और अगर ऐसा कुछ ऐसा भी है तो आई थिंक एक टर्म होती है सेल्फ लव। Every human being is the creation of the God. And if he repeats in my mind in a daily affirmation that I am the wonderful creation of the God and God can never be wrong, I think he will never commit suicide. Simple technique, just one affirmation. God can never be wrong. I am the wonderful creation of the God. अगर उस बच्चे को शुरू से सिखा दी जाए ना, I think no child like this or no person like this will commit suicide.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh, for sharing that. Thank you so much. अभी कॉर्पोरेट का जमाना है, बहुत सारे कॉर्पोरेट्स हर जगह में है, हर क्षेत्र में। अभी अभी गांव के अंदर भी चले जा रहे हैं। I mean, they are using up that space to build several corporate sectors. I mean, it's expanding a lot. At the same time, the work pressure is expanding a lot or increasing a lot. And we've seen of late many youngsters or young individuals attempting suicide, unable to take the pressure that the corporate zone is giving them. नहीं सह सकते हैं extra working time or maybe extra pressure or from their boss or higher ups or managers. They can't take that pressure, the pressure of performance. थोड़े लोग आत्महत्या कर लेते हैं। तो कैसे बचाएंगे?
देखिए, आने वाला जो टाइम है ना, इट इज ऑफ गिग इकोनॉमी। व्हेन आई से गिग इकोनॉमी मींस आफ्टर एवरी 3 इयर्स आपका अपना रोल सेट चेंज हो जाएगा। कमिट लोग वो करते हैं जिनकी परफॉर्मेंस इज नॉट एक्सपेक्टेशंस। नाउ ड्यू टू ग्लोबलाइजेशन आपकी जो जॉब है दैट इज वर्ल्ड वाइड। अमेरिका की कंपनी आपको इंडिया में बैठ के वर्क फ्रॉम होम शुरू कर देती है, तो आपको अपने साथ अपस्किल करना पड़ेगा। वन, सेकेंडली यू हैव टू बी रेडी, दैट यू शुड बी रेडी कि आप दूसरी तरह की सिविलाइज जो लोग हैं उनसे भी आप मिक्सअप कर चुको। ये सिर्फ वही लोग कर सकते हैं दोज हु आर मेंटली वेरी हेल्दी। अगर आप मेंटली हेल्दी नहीं है तो यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू सर्वाइव इन फ्यूचर बिकॉज ऑफ गिग इकोनॉमी। एंड द थर्ड लॉ ऑफ डार्विन, द सर्वाइवल ऑफ फिटेस्ट will come in force. And again, let me tell you, अब जो है ना, it is a time of AI, artificial intelligence. It will take so many jobs. So while in a job, you should be ready for future कि future में in case their job is lost, what they should do. अगर वो थोड़ा सा प्रोएक्टिव होके सोचेंगे, आई थिंक दे विल नॉट डू। बट बिसाइड दैट उनको अपना वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस बनाना चाहिए। इफ दे आर मैरिड, मैरिज में व्हेन यू गो टू होम, उसमें जब आप अपनी वाइफ के साथ बच्चों के साथ बैठते हैं उसमें एक बड़ा ही आनंद आता है। और इफ दे आर अनमैरिड, दे शुड go for morning walk, evening walk, prayers, right kind of food, interaction and maintaining their social interactions. अगर लोग ऐसा करेंगे तो सुसाइड नहीं करेंगे। एंड मोर ओवर आजकल ऑलमोस्ट हर एक कारपोरेट में दे आर काउंसलर्स अवेलेबल। एंड अगर उनको कुछ ऐसा प्रेशर फील होता है, they can always go and tell to their bosses, sir, it is not possible for me to do this. Or if they are feeling they can go for a break, or they can look for some that kind of job where they can enjoy their job.
Yes, doctor. Thank you, doctor, so much for sharing that. And I have two more questions before we sum up. One question is connected to the medical field. मैंने एक कहानी नहीं, ये हकीकत है। हकीकत है, अगेन लेट मी रिपीट दैट, इट्स अ ट्रू इंसिडेंट, जहां पर एक डॉक्टर एक पेशेंट को एग्जामिन कर रहा था और प्रिस्क्रिप्शन पूरा दे रहे थे। हो जाने के बाद में बस ऐसे बातें कर रहे थे, बिफोर द पेशेंट कैन लीव द डॉक्टर एंड द पेशेंट वर टॉकिंग, and afterwards the doctor just took some time and got up from there and he went to the next room, and the patient was waiting for the doctor to return। वो डॉक्टर आया ही नहीं वो डॉक्टर। तो एकदम ये पेशेंट क्यों अभी तक डॉक्टर नहीं आए, हो गया प्रिस्क्रिप्शन पूरा हो गया, just say hi bye and just move out, like I mean just say thanks to the doctor and just move out, that was just going on towards the end the conversation। वो डॉक्टर लौट के नहीं आए तो तब ये पेशेंट को बेचैन होके द पेशेंट जस्ट walked into the next room and see why did the doctor not return from there। That particular patient saw that the doctor was hanging from the ceiling fan in the next room, in the next cabin। तो डॉक्टर्स हमारे जान जो बचाते हैं, कभी कभी वो भी जिंदगी से नाराज होके तंग होके खुद की जान ले लेते हैं। तो हाउ कैन वी प्रोटेक्ट आवर मेडिकल फ्रेटर्निटी फ्रॉम कमिटिंग सुसाइड?
Very painful incidents. It is not alone. I've seen that many doctors or medical students, they're committing suicide in medical colleges. So the reason for again is the same like a common person. So sometimes they don't have a personal good life. They have some relationship issues, or they cannot cope up the pressure of medical uh, requirements. Doctors' job is full of pressure because nowadays the reputation of medical field, you know better. So they are working that every patient going to a doctor looks doctor with a suspicious eyes. So basically they don't have a good impression about doctors. So basically क्या है कि people are coming forward to name and shame the doctor। तो उस करके doctors का job बहुत difficult हो गया। They are very stressful। I've seen in PJ that the new doctors in gynae, they have to work for 36 hours at a stretch without break. Is it possible for anyone? 36 hours at a stretch. How much stress? 36 means आपको one night सोने को नहीं मिलेगा, and still you have to work, and it is for gynecologist जहाँ पे क्या है, बच्चों को होना है। You are surrounded with so many kind of issues। So अगर ऐसी सर्विस कंडीशन हम डॉक्टर्स को देखेंगे नेचुरली, बट यस उनके लिए एक राइट कोर्स होगा। डॉक्टर्स जो हैं दे शुड आल्सो फोकस ऑन मेंटल हेल्थ। डॉक्टर्स जो मेडिकल है, यस डेफिनेटली मेडिसिन इज समथिंग व्हिच प्रिवेंट्स मेडिसिन्स, बट मेडिसिन से ज्यादा जो जरूरत है स्ट्रेस को रेजुलेशन करने के लिए, इट इज एक्टिविटीज लाइक योगा, meditation, consulting some sort of counselors, psychotherapists, hypnotherapists। And let me tell you, इन लोगों के लिए सबसे छोटा जो शॉर्टकट है, that is hypnotherapy, self healing। once they learn hypnotherapy and they can अपने माइंड को बहुत इजी कर सकते हैं, and they will not commit suicide। and moreover at doctors level भी उनके जो वर्किंग आवर्स हैं it should be regulated। numbers of doctors they should also be fixed, and it should be based on the appointment basis। तो उनको भी थोड़ी सी फैसिलिटीज मिलनी चाहिए। अदरवाइज अगर आप देखो गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल्स में डॉक्टर्स के आगे पीछे इतनी लाइन लगी होती है, हाउ वी कैन गिव अ क्वालिटी सर्विस। तो उस क्वालिटी सर्विस में नेचुरली दे बिकम ओवर स्ट्रेस, और उसके बाद में कोई ऐसी चीज आती है तो मेनी डॉक्टर्स दे कमिट सुसाइड। तो उसको भी एक वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस होना चाहिए डॉक्टर्स।
Yes, doctor. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you very much. The next question that I'd like to pose today is, like, I'm putting a lot of questions because I've been reading a lot of stuff and I've collected a lot of information, and it is for the public. Dr. Rajesh Gupta is here to share it for you, to make you understand that your life is important. Life is beautiful. Don't lose it. No matter what happens, live it till the last. जब ऊपर वाले आते हैं आप आपको ले जाने, तभी you just can leave, like, but till then don't end your life. Dr. Rajesh, I'd like to ask you one question now. थोड़े लोग जो एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर में एंटर हो जाते हैं for XYZ reasons. जब दूसरों को मालूम हो जाता है कि ये कपल जो है एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर में, दे आर इनटू एन एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर, तो उन लोग थोड़ा सा शेम फील करते हैं, और फिर क्या हो जाता, वन ऑफ देम विल कमिट सुसाइड, या दोनों मिलके सुसाइड करते हैं, या कोई एक तो भी बंदा will commit suicide because they are in an extramarital affair. They can't face the society because society cannot forgive an extramarital affair. Now the world is changing, but they will not. Legally it's okay, but otherwise they will not be permitted by the society. तो वो बातें या ताने सुनने के बजाय मैं मर जाऊं, मर जाए तो अच्छा. Some of them will commit suicide once their extramarital affair is open in the public. How can we save these people? हो गया गलती, हो गए प्यार किसी और से, तो क्या करें? अब सोल्यूशन क्या है जी?
तो बेसिकली जो मेरी ओपिनियन है, एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर तभी होता है कि इफ ए पर्सन इज नॉट सेटिस्फाइड विद द स्पाउस, पार्टनर. उसके कई रीजंस हो सकते हैं. So there are some people who are introvert, and if they find solace in the company of opposite person from your house, तो उनकी ऐसी एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल चीजें हो जाती. But once you do it, suicide is not the right thing. I think trio, spouse along with the person जिससे आपका एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल, they should sit together. इसको अगर आप एकदम से रेडी डिस्पोज ऑफ करना चाहेंगे, नहीं कर पाएंगे. इट्स बेटर यू सिट डाउन, नेगोशिएट व्हाई, हाउ, वेयर, व्हेन, एंड व्हाट इज द राइट सॉल्यूशन. अगर आप ऐसा सोचेंगे तो एटलीस्ट मैंने ऐसे काफी केसेस सॉल्व किए जहां पे हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ, वाइफ का एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर हो गया या हस्बैंड का हो गया, and ultimately they were on the verge of divorce or taking extreme step. So ultimately कहीं कईयों के जो elders होते हैं वो थोड़े से they are wise, they consult me, then I tell, जिससे भी उसका extra marital, call her or him also, then I ask for the reasons. जिनका extra marital affairs है, I also tell them what is the reason. So ultimately कुछ negotiation के बाद बड़ी अच्छी सेटलमेंट सॉल्यूशंस निकल जाते.
Thank you,
So
Dr. Rajesh.
ultimately,
Yeah,
don't lose
please.
hope. Don't lose hope. Keep hope, patience, and to digest with the situation with the realities, and try to go to the root cause, the solution to every problem.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh. Thank you very much. Sorry for interrupting in the middle, but thank you so much for sharing all your knowledge. Before I let you go, one last question. One last question for today, my dear friends. That's the question connected with divorce. तो लड़ाई झगड़ा हो जाता है, डाइवर्स भी हो जाता है, हो जाने के बाद में तब उनको रियलिटी स्ट्राइक होता है, आई एम मिसिंग माई पार्टनर, एंड एनी इट कुड बी आइदर ऑफ द स्पाउसेस. तो वो बर्दाश्त नहीं कर पाते हैं डाइवर्स हो जाने के बाद में. तो हमने बहुत सारे केसेस में हम लोग पढ़े हैं पेपर में और देखे भी, because of the divorce, after a few months or few days or months or weeks or maybe years, that person felt lonely and committed suicide. So how can we help all the divorced people not to end their lives? हो गया डाइवर्स, ठीक है, कोई अच्छे मिलेंगे, इंतजार करो, या कोई ना मिले तो बहुत सारे लोग आसपास हैं, you mix with everybody and talk and enjoy your life. It's not necessary that you really need to have a partner in your life. The world is beautiful. बहुत सारे अच्छी चीजें हैं जहां पर हम लोग we enjoy this life, like connected with different people of different ages.
I have seen that in many cases, ladies after divorce, they become very successful entrepreneur. Many cases. And if you reject your mind, it is not the right course. आजकल there are channels for divorce, matrimonial channels हैं. You can just log in and become, you can choose partner with the divorce only. बड़ौदा में या कहीं पे एक मेला लगता है जहां पे, एंड इट इज फॉर दिस स्पेसिफिक पर्पस होती. वहां पे जितने भी सीनियर सिटीजन्स, इवन फॉर सीनियर सिटीजन्स, नाउ द मैट्रिमोनियल साइट्स आर अवेलेबल. तो वहां पे there is one NGO, they commit this kind of function. वहां पे all divorce and divorces या जिनके पेरेंट्स का या जिनके स्पाउसेस का डेथ हो गया है, they can meet each other and they can find good partners, and there are many success stories. So in my opinion, suicide is not the last resort. You should think of happiness. And for all, I would suggest life is not to commit suicide. Live life long, king size. And how to do it? Just in 2 lines. Psychology has come to your aid. It can help you in every situation. Whenever you are 5 years plus, get yourself psychologically analyzed. You can be advised what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses. And at the age of 5, I tell you in which field you should go. That is, in which career you are destined to be. And simultaneously, you can be advised what kind of traits you are lacking, like in leadership, communication, you can improve. And again, when you grow up, if you find something wrong with your subconscious mind, through hypnotherapy services, you can improve the programming of your subconscious mind. So basically, everyone wants that money blocks should not be there, must optimize happiness. Thirdly, should have good relationship. Fourthly, good career. And all these things can be had if your subconscious mind is activated, because subconscious mind has unlimited power. Or if your problems are great, don't succumb to the pressure and stress related with. Follow past life regressions. That is a wonderful therapy. And अगर आपको लगता है कि because I personally feel कि whatever you are present in current problems, it is a culmination of our past life karmas. Now there are many techniques in past life regressions that you can change your karmas and you can improve your present. And I've seen that many people that who are talented, but they are not working to their potential. And when we take them to past life, his karmas were cut and his bond was stuck. He started working very well. So, my dear friends, suicide is not an end. Think of taking action. Action is the only key point.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh Gupta. Many thanks to you for your time. Thank you for sharing all the expertise that you've collected all through these years. You're sharing that with us, your experience and expertise. Thank you very much. I'm sure if anyone would listen to this session, definitely they will save themselves if they are contemplating suicide or if they have attempted suicide and, or they have seen somebody else suffering, wanting to commit suicide or something, they can help them. So many thanks to you, Dr. Rajesh Gupta. Thank you so much. Thanks. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's really a nice way of getting to know about life. You see, when we meet people like Dr. Rajesh Gupta, they empower us in the right way. They make us think in the right way. So when you begin to think in the right way, your thoughts are right, everything is right. So have control over your life and don't lose this life called, it's a gift from God. Don't lose this gift. Life is a gift, to put it right. So let's not concentrate on the negatives. Let's focus on the positives. Life is beautiful. There are people who can help you. If you require any kind of help or any counseling session, you can connect with our celebrity guest. He is none other than Dr. Rajesh Gupta. We'll share his details in the description. You can connect with him. No matter who you are, don't hesitate. Connect with him or with any counselor. You will definitely benefit from counseling and you can save yourself. With this, we'd like to sum up now from the International Fab Talks. Share this video with the right kind of people and see how it goes, like how you can be a part of transformation, right? And if you like what the International Fab Talk team is doing, stay connected with us. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to the International Fab Talks. Prioritize your health, prioritize your family, and prioritize the environment as well, right?